How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Deathmark. Today we're taking I and we're gonna go up the North Road to the manhole cover street where there's a bunch of holes. The road runs through a quiet residential area. It's far removed from major crossroads, so it's totally deserted at this time of night. We look a little suspicious wandering around, but no one's here to report us. Yep, this is the place. We were looking for a ghost here. It wouldn't happen to be a woman wearing white carrying a statue, would it? Actually, yeah, that was the rumor. I don't really remember the statue bit. So did you find the ghost? No, we didn't. But Madame Asuka said she felt a bad presence throughout the entire shoot. You keep mentioning Asuka. What kind of person is she? Oh, sorry, I forgot to explain. She's a famous fortune teller. Her predictions often come true. They say she's got true spiritual powers. This fortune teller knew about the mark. Maybe she was working with Sayakujo. Oh yeah, I better email her. I've got to let her know about you and what happened to Dr. Saya. I pushes some buttons on her phone. Cell phones are getting pretty common now. In 10 years, everyone will probably own one, old and young alike. Technology evolves so fast, it's amazing. Okay, so this probably took place somewhere in the 2000s then. Sorry that took so long. All right, should we get right down to investigating, Mr. Flames? If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. All right, there's two manholes we can check out. And that is about, vending machine? An old vending machine. It doesn't look like it's been restocked in a while as it's mostly empty. All right, cool. We're not going to do anything with that. Got it. A normal manhole cover. Looks like we need special tools to open it. Huh? This one's got a different design. It's true. It's somewhat of an older make. It's covered in rust. Huh. It looks like you can get a hand in. Can you lift it? I highly doubt it. I'm sure you need special tools to open a manhole. Well, why not just try it? Determination and strength will get you further than you expect. Is that from another one of your songs? Come on, Mr. Flames. You take that side. Okay, fine. Yep, one, two, three. And it moves. Of course it does. The lid lifts and a putrid smell wafts out. I can't believe we actually got it open. The black void stretches deep underground. A rusted metal ladder is set to the side of the hole. Does this connect to the sewers? Actually, it doesn't sound like it does. Weird. In the rumor about the white-robed woman, the woman mysteriously vanishes. Could it be she hid herself down here? Why don't we try going down for a look? What? Are you serious? But I'm in my stage outfit. I was going to say, her clothes do not look like she's going to go in the sewers. So you're going to wait up here? No, I'm coming. But don't you dare look up while you're climbing down. Okay. I go down first and I quickly follows. The rusted ladder creaks when we put weight on it. That doesn't make me nervous at all. Sarcasm. We make our way carefully and it takes us a while to reach the bottom. I feel like this must go further down than a normal sewer. It's like a secret entrance. Maybe for a secret society's hideout. Ai's voice bounces off the walls above me. She's probably joking around to stop herself from freaking out. Maybe she's true. She's right, though. It seems like it's kind of weird. My feet finally reach solid ground. It's not even that far. It's like, at tops, 15 feet. A concrete passageway stretches before us. I doubt it's been ventilated in a long time. The musty air is stagnant and heavy, making it slightly difficult to breathe. Definitely doesn't look like a sewer. At least my outfit won't get dirty, but where are we anyway? How should I know? We'll just have to look around. Okay, there's the ladder. I just see the ladder. Okay. Oh, I can move forward. Okay, I was gonna say, does this take me outside? Nope. Okay, red light. It's emitting a strange red light. Fascinating. There's a large iron box. Judging from its corrosion, it must have been made a long time ago. Can I open it? I slip my hands underneath the lid and pull with all my might. It pops open with an unexpectedly loud noise. There are a few tools inside along with what looks like a notebook. Got hammer, hatchet, and red notebook. Nice. Wow, it's full of stuff. What does the notebook say? I flip through the notebook with eye. The lettering is very fine. It's impossible to read in such a dark place. But what concerns me even more is... what's that smell? A bizarre stench invades my nose, like a mix between tallow, perfume, and blood. It doesn't take me long to figure out that it's coming from the notebook. I can't believe you're holding it. Could you maybe put it away? I think I might puke. I put the notebook in my bag for now. The smell might permeate the other items, but some sacrifices are necessary. Okay. Alright, let's go down the rear path. So I'm assuming that that'll take me back up if I take the ladder there. So let's go down backwards. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, because I was facing the other way. Okay, so now I want to go forward. Gotcha. Eek! I suddenly shrieks pitifully and stops in her track. Mr. Flames! Oh, what is that? She shakily points and I shine the light that way. It's a whole lot of nothing. Like scratches or something. Something dark and long is clinging to the wall. Is that human hair? But what's it doing here? Oh, that's kind of cool. It only shows up when you shine the flashlight on it. That's neat. That's actually really cool. Let's keep going forward. Why not? You gonna get more hair? Oh no, there's no hair on here. Got it. What's here? It's an old-fashioned, though well-built iron door. The paint is chipping in places, so it must be pretty old. Whoa, that door looks ancient. I had no idea there was a place like this under the ground. Oh, could this be some kind of lab? Hmm? How can she say stuff like that with a straight face? Sure, her innocence is cute, but I get the feeling she's not particularly bright. I'm sorry, did I say something bad? No, it's not that. You've just been playing way too much Resident Evil. I give up an eye and reach for the doorknob. It's locked. Of course it is. Let's go. I don't want to stay here long, so I never get to finish what I'm saying. Oh, God. Hi. An old man jumps out from the iron door, yelling strangely. Hey, where are you folks from? Hmm? What are you doing on my turf, huh? He's smirking, but his tone is serious. Just then I smelled an odd stench. It seems this old man is a homeless guy who's living down here. Nothing really. That's right. We haven't done anything. Oh, that was I. Sorry. I know she's trying to back me up, but she definitely doesn't sound convincing. This underground shelter isn't a place for irresponsible layabouts like yourselves. Understand? So leave my turf alone and get out of here. I took your hatchet and your red notebook. He disappears behind the iron door, and it sounds like he's carefully locked it up again. Man, that surprised me. I wasn't expecting a person to come out. Oh, do you think that guy was homeless? Yeah. Maybe not something you ponder out loud, though. Could it be she's never seen one before? Still, that old man, why did he pop out just to warn us? If that door was locked, then he shouldn't have to worry about being disturbed. But if I don't know why, then I probably should just do as he says. Let's go. He might come yell at us again. Yeah. We've seen just about everything we can. It seems to be an underground shelter, but with the solid concrete walls, it's not quite like your standard shelter. Well, we didn't find anything on spirits or that woman in a white robe. At least the notebook shows some promise. Too bad we couldn't get more out of that old guy. What's behind that door anyway? ... From the moment we entered the shelter, it's been hard to breathe, like there's a noose tightening around my neck. I thought it was because of the still air, but that might not be the only reason. Something in my head throbs. This place, it holds some kind of horrible secret. I'm almost sure of it. Do I somehow know this underground shelter? Are we homeless? Mr. Flames? You're kind of spacing out. You okay? You look pale too. I'm fine, it's nothing. The air in here is pretty bad. No surprise you're feeling sick. Let's head back up for now. Okay. We return to the entrance and begin climbing the rickety ladder. Surprised it doesn't fall apart. When we climb out of the manhole, the breeze that brushes my cheek is refreshing. The unpleasant air that hounded us underground starts to disperse. Miss Xue, I finally found you. I'm glad to see you are safe. Oh, Madam Asuka. Good morning. Great to see you. But what are you doing here? I went to Miss Kujo's mansion, but no one answered the door. I then got your email, so I came here. Still, it is hard to believe that Miss Kujo has passed away. This seems to be the woman I keeps mentioning. The thick layers of makeup make it hard, but going by her voice, she must be pretty old. I'm Tuwaka Yusuka. You must be Mr. Flamez. I read about you and your mark in Miss I's email. It seems you've been working hard to help those who have the mark. Yusuka, how much do you know about the mark? Good question. I'm sure I know less than what you were hoping I do. Miss Kujo told me about a scar like that and asked what I knew of it. Oh. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for more. I assume it's some sort of curse, though I never thought it would be the work of inhuman spirits, or that I would become a victim. Asuka rolls up her sleeve, revealing the mark on her arm. I've lived long enough already. I have no attachments to this world, but Miss I is still young. Do everything you can to save her. I can't promise anything, but I'll try. I'll need your help as well. I heard you have spiritual powers? Mr. Flamez, don't sound so suspicious. I don't care about spirits or ghosts, but she's definitely the real deal. Haha, it's natural to be doubtful. It's best to not tangle with spirits if you want to live in peace. However, Mr. Flamez, you seem to have some spiritual powers of your own. Have you experienced something no one else has? The mysterious voice I hear every so often comes to mind. I mentioned it to her. Intriguing. Jeanne d'Arc was famous for hearing the voice of God, but usually it's only spirit whispers. It may be an evil Jeanne d'Arc. Yeah. It may be an evil spirit or ghost, or even the soul of someone who loves you trying to save you. If it's trying to help, I'd appreciate it if it could just give clearer hints. I can do nothing about that. Humans and souls live separately. Imagine a long-distance radio signal, static and garbled a message. A soul protecting the one it loves? Ah, how romantic! Mr. Flamez, do you have any idea who that soul could be? There's no way I would. I don't have any memories. Even if I did, it's not like there's a way I'd be able to know. So, what's your plan now? We were going to head back to the mansion. We need to report to Mary after all. Oh, and who might that be? A doll, one that talks even. A talking doll. Not so strange when you consider it's the Kujo family we're discussing. She's not surprised at all. Guess it pays to specialize in the supernatural sometimes. Shall we head to the mansion? I'm intrigued by this, Mary. Alright, guess we're gonna go head on back. Oh, there's also this one over here. You can check this one. It's an iron manhole in the center. It reads sewage. I checked to see if there's anything odd about it, but it seems to be a normal manhole. Hold up, actually, too, I just realized all these manholes are so close together. Where do they go? Because the sewage wouldn't actually be down there. They would all just lead into like nothing. There's no ladder. There's only one ladder there, unless that ladder is supposed to be so far down that the sewage is like above where we are. I guess maybe. I think I can think of. Anyway, head back to the mansion. Let's check it out. Let's talk to Mary. Tell her what we found. Hopefully, she can help us read the notebook. As Asuka climbs out of the car, her gaze turns nostalgic as she looks around. It's been a long time, about 20 years now, back 2 generations of family heads. You've known them a long time then. Hasn't been that long. I had a falling out with Murasame, the second last head, and cut ties with them. They didn't even invite me to Murasame's funeral. The last head, Masamune, and Saya were kids the last time I saw them. Imagine my surprise when Saya contacted me a month ago. Wait a second. First it was Murasame, then it was Masamune, and the current head is Saya Kujo, right? There have been 3 heads in 20 years? That's right. Asuka grimaces. The family is known for their short lives. Accidents or heart attacks. Very few have lived full lives. Gossip says their family's cursed. So Saya Kujo didn't escape that fate either. And I guess there's actually no one left in the family. It's probably just coincidence, but there's something about this mansion that tells me I shouldn't be so sure. If it really is a curse, what's causing it? Could it be divine wrath? Miss I, you've been staring this whole time. Something the matter? Well, there's something. Mr. Flamez? Does the Kujo family keep animals out in their yard? No, I don't think so. Oh, then that black rabbit is odd. That rabbit's back again? What is it doing here? Where did it go? I think it was headed for the building. It had something in its mouth. What was it? I don't know. It's too dark and it was far away. You know that rabbit, Mr. Flamez? kind of. I tell them about the black rabbit I've seen in my investigations. Mary said it has some sort of spirit residing in it. And now it's suddenly here. What could that mean, I wonder? All at once, my heart starts pounding. I have a bad feeling about this, like something terrible is about to happen. I find myself bolting to the entrance hall. Everything looks the same as usual here. Did the rabbit get inside the mansion? I quickly scanned the room for it. Wait, Mary? Mary isn't sitting on the sofa. Wait, what happened? Mary can't walk. Mr. Flamez? Over there in the corner. I turn in the direction I is pointing. What's going on? I's voice has an audible shake in it. How the hell should I know? I have to force the words out of my mouth. My voice shakes like hers. Asuka is silent. No! Oh, no! Both the rabbit and Mary. Mary lies on the ground, tragically broken. Her beautiful face is smashed to pieces. Oh, no. Next to her lies the rabbit. Its head is twisted unnaturally. Fresh blood stains the floor. Oh, rabbit and Mary. Hey, Mary? I call out to her, daring to hope. I only get silence in response. Mary is dead. Though I don't know if you can say that for a doll. No, she was actually a good character. She was helping us. Can I get some F's in chat for Mary? After that, I and Asuka helped me pick up Mary's remains as well as the rabbits. We work in complete silence, no one daring to speak a word. Mary is gone. I'll have to face spirits in the mark without her help from now on. Terror and dread threaten to consume me. Will I even be able to hunt down spirits like I've been doing? What the hell happened here? Did some sort of spirit do this? We know Kujo Mansion isn't necessarily safe from spirit attacks. In fact, Sae Kujo was killed by Hanihiko. Okay, so it's confirmed too. Also, why did the rabbit come here? The last time I saw it was at 8th Shrine. Did it travel all the way here after that? And for what purpose? Mr. Flamez, a moment please. I found this while cleaning up. Do you have any idea what it is? She hands me a keyring with a single key on it. The tag attached to it says Master Key. Of course we find it. It's the master key to the mansion. But what's it doing here? Miss I did say the rabbit had something in its mouth earlier. It could have picked up this key ring and carried it. Are you saying the rabbit had the master key? It's only a guess. It's also quite possible that Mary had it herself. But Mary said she didn't know where it was. The truth is shrouded in darkness. Maybe it was in Mary? If they didn't have it? You can use that key to open up any room in the mansion, right? Is there a place you want to get into? Yeah, the study. As a matter of fact, there is. There's one place I've been unable to check. The locked room in the southeast corner of the second floor. Some medical stuff it looks like or something. The room layout looks no different from that of the other guest rooms. What are those tools on the desk? They look pretty strange. That frame over there has interested me. I'd like to see the photos inside. Okay, well then go over. Just like walk over, do it. Let's check out the desk first, because it's kind of weird looking. On the desk is a board lined with tools. There are a variety of sharp chisels and long tools that look like spatulas all in a row. Next there are bottles filled with paints and a stack of art books. What exactly were they making? The desk drawers are full of tools as well, but no documents or reports on the mark like I hoped. I picks up a chisel and studies its handle. This thing, MK is engraved on it. Michael Kors? Sae Kujo would be SK, so Sae's father was Murasame Kujo, and her older brother, the head before her, was Masamune Kujo. Either one would be MK. Asuka tilts her head in thought. I heard the Kujo family ancestors were tasked with making Buddha statues. I suppose either of them could have been influenced by that. That's about all we'll learn from this desk. I'll check the other spot next. The frame! Some pictures, it looks like. The picture frame contains several photos. Marionettes, wax figures, Japanese dolls. They're all photos of dolls. And one of them is... Mary! Oh, we don't want to see Mary like that. Wait, Mary has the mark. A photo of Mary's bare frame. Looks like she was still being put together. So if the tools on the desk were used to make dolls, then was Mary created here in the mansion? There's a pattern on Mary's right arm. Isn't that the mark? What? She didn't have it then. I never saw anything like that on her arm. Yeah. Huh. Plus this one is a different color from the one us mark bearers have. A black mark. Ours may be red, but some of this feels even more ominous. Maybe it was like transferring the mark over? Maybe they were like, hey, if we can give the mark to a doll, the doll suffers instead of us. It's a possibility. After examining the desk and the frame, we searched the rest of the room as well. But we come up with nothing more. Oh, that's too bad. I was expecting an amazing secret. We didn't learn anything more about spirits with the mark here. The only thing left is that diary we found in the shelter. We'll just have to place all our bets on that. The stinky, stinky diary. We returned to the entrance hall. I pulled the red notebook out of the bag I left on the floor. The flour and tallow smell assaults my nose. I feel like my olfactory senses are shriveling. It's your smelling senses. What a vulgar stench. I recognize this from when we filmed on Mayamachi North Road. It was only a brief whiff of it, so I thought I'd imagined the smell. But perhaps that's when I received... Asuka scowls at the notebook. If she's right, then this notebook could be connected to the spirit somehow. Inside is the contents of a woman's diary. It almost seems like it was soaked in a pool of perfume. Stains and discolorations make most of the pages unreadable, but the last page seems clean enough. The date is from half a month ago. Chapter 4, Miss Xue. Okay. We're just now getting in chapter 4. Holy crap, I just realized that. As I awaited the fated day, I recalled my days as a teacher. The children call me Miss Xue. Xue, the keeper of the animals. Probably because I kept so many laboratory animals in the science lab. Okay. I got to be surrounded by my beloved animals, my cute little snakes. It was so much more fulfilling than my current boring research. But because of that foolish principal and the fire, the school was shut down. My paradise was stolen from me. I needed to take back my paradise. The great Asura has bestowed upon me the wisdom I need to do that. Oh, we're going back to the school. Tomorrow, I will die. By the great Asura's abundant mercy, I will be reborn as Miss Xue, so I may rebuild my paradise again. It is all as the great Asura has said. Oh, great Asura, 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 etc., etc. It goes on. You understand what I was saying. I feel like with all the talking I'm doing, I need to save my breath occasionally. The rest of the page is filled with Asura. Did she lose her sanity while writing it? Traces of kiss marks cover the names. That combined with the choking perfume, the heavy weight of lust is overwhelming. The dark passions in this notebook, thoroughly disgusting. I'd love to burn it to ash immediately. So this Miss Xue who wrote this, could she be the woman from the rumors? If she worked in a lab, that would explain the white robe. But I wonder what school she was talking about. She said it was her paradise. Do you have any ideas? It's probably H Elementary. Yes, I agree. It's the only abandoned school in this area that hasn't been torn down. It may be the paradise she wrote of. Yeah, because there's snakes everywhere on the second floor. If what the diary says is true, then the woman died after she wrote it. This great Asura would have guided her transformation into Miss Xue. I can't believe a human would choose to become a spirit of their own free will. Is that really possible? She seemed fairly confident that she would be reborn. And that notebook being in the shelter might serve as supporting evidence. Perhaps she meant it as a farewell to her life as a human. How sentimental. Miss Xue. So this is the one she gave Madame Asuka and I a mark? That's where we found the diary, so the spirit must know the place. It would make sense that it comes and goes from there, for whatever reason. It looks like we must go there next. Time to go to H Elementary. New info is added to Spirit File. Tragedy at Kujo Mansion, Other. So, let's do a partner. I'm going to take the fortune teller because she actually knows about spirits and stuff. Okay. And, I feel like I don't remember. I think I said something about the fact that they did go to the school. They went to the school for recording because it was supposed to be haunted, which explains where they could have gotten the mark set. They didn't notice it before. I'm telling you, it's just as I said before. People who can hear voices all. It's been a lecture from the moment we got in. Most inherit that power from their ancestors, so I'm sure your family has similar powers. It doesn't sound like it'll ever end. I zone out staring at the road ahead of me. By the way, changing the subject, you've been to H Elementary once before, haven't you? Huh? Oh, yeah. The sudden topic shift shakes me out of my drowsiness. Could you tell me about your experience? It'd be a good point of reference. Sure, I don't mind. I tell her everything about happened with Hanahiko. It only happened a few days ago, but it feels like a lifetime. It was like a week and a half, so... I see. She nods repeatedly. There's already been one spirit, and you defeated it. Yeah, basically. Then if Miss Xue is in H Elementary, that means two spirits live separately in the same elementary school. Lived separately? Two spirits existing in the same place. Is that even possible? Oh yeah, the second floor. You can have like multiple tenants. Of course, it's rare for powerful ghosts to live together in the exact same place. That's why I said separately. In Hanahiko's case, was there any area you weren't able to enter? Now that you mention it, we didn't go to the second floor at all. Well, we did, but there were snakes everywhere. That decides it then. If Miss Xue's in the school, she must be there. Mitsuko analyzes the situation calmly, as if working with an abacus. Even though her own life is on the line, it doesn't seem to rattle her at all. Asuka takes one look at me and smiles like she reads my mind. Well, of course I'm scared. No matter my age, I'm still human. I'm just ready to resign myself if it turns out to be impossible. Some things go better once you give up. Is that your advice as a fortune teller? No, as someone who's lived as long as I have. Giving up makes life easier. That's how everyone gets to heaven in the end. Yeah, so basically, if you're not happy, just give up. Let's see, so I'm guessing because I have the notebook and the smell, the snake should let me pass. Asuka and I arrive at H Elementary. So, this is H Elementary, eh? It really looks haunted, like they say. So the second floor is priority. Yeah, that's right. Then let's go. We don't have time to waste. And back into the school we go. This is actually kind of nice, like able to reuse areas. I didn't even think about the fact we'd be returning here. All the roses are still all out. Guess we'll head right to the second floor. Really no point in dilly-dallying. No, I need to... Oh, right, I gotta bring the flashlight up. Up the stairs, climb the stairs. Bring the flashlight out. I return to the landing with a cracked mirror. I stare into the mirror, recalling how I felt back then. I quickly look away. I shine my light up at the ceiling instead. Oh, this is where Mo was there. But there's nothing there anymore. There are no traces of the rose vines or the guard's corpse. Is something the matter? No, it's nothing. I just wanted to check something. Yeah, right, the guard was there too. And Mo was trapped there. Spirits can do a lot of weird things, but can they really make corpses disappear? That'd be ridiculous. Well, also it could be that the Yakuza that owned the security company could have just, picked up the corpse. Climbed the stairs. Alright, so here's all the snakes. Poisonous snakes cover the hallway. It'd be foolish to try to keep going. Are you kidding me? There are poisonous snakes up here? It'll be fine. If we leave quietly, they won't attack us. I cautiously take a step backwards. Suddenly, the snakes react to my bag. What the? The snakes flick their tongues in the air, trying to smell something. After a moment, they begin to leave. They disappear into the darkness of the hall before I can even blink. Yep. Because of the fact that her smell. The perfume. They vanish without a sound all at once, as if they'd never been there to begin with. They left. What was that? Some sort of trap? I don't know. It looked like the snakes were sniffing my bag. That red notebook is inside. Maybe this smell made them think we were friends. Let's try going down the hallway. I haven't gone this way yet. Oh, is that so? How very exciting. Are you being sarcastic? Never. Going on an adventure at my age will be quite the story to tell in the future. Asuka chuckles quietly. I mainly chose her, one, because she knows about spirits, and two, it's a lot easier to do her voice than it is eyes, because my voice makes... I would hate everything. It seems to be locked. Okay, great. Just doing this high-pitched voice the entire time seriously gets on my nerves. Well, it gets on my voice, my throat. A piano plays somewhere. That was a piano, correct? ... I still my breath and strain to hear any noise, but it doesn't seem like anyone's here. What's this? She picks something up off the ground. It's a piece of sheet music. Got sheet music. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Looks like piano sheet music. A children's song. I was alive when it was written. Can you play it? Yes, of course. Well, I wish that was true. I'm utterly hopeless when it comes to music. I'm tone deaf. I have no sense when it comes to rhythm. Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you in this area. Ah, crap. You know who's good at piano? I. So I gotta get I for sure. At some point. But let's pull up this. Oh, I can't. Oh, yeah. Window? I look at the schoolyard through the window, but I don't see anything moving around. Okay. Chalkboard? The blackboard is covered in dents and scratches. It's probably too damaged to use. Oh, I can't go through the desk now. That's lame. Third grade classroom is left. So let's go forward a bit. And the room on the left. Can we not play piano? It's an abandoned desk. Oh. Feel around. I try feeling around inside the desk and find something soft. Ooh, it's a wide up piece of paper. I open it and see several sentences. It seems to be something someone failed to destroy. Got fragment S. Okay. Found something. One of the fixtures holding the light is broken. Probably shouldn't risk walking under it. They all are like that. They've all been like that. But sure, that's the one we're going to draw attention to. There's nothing on the walls, nothing. Okay. Out we go. Got fragment S. What does that do? I'm guessing it's like fragments of a sentence. It's covered with wire. It seems to be locked. It's not so much locked as like the handle is wrapped in wire for some reason. I'm sure we'll find something about that in the future. Oh, I forgot to do the flashlight around here. I can't hear any man-made sounds coming in through the window. Only leaves rustling in the wind. Okay. Through this door. Ooh. Lots of blood, it looks like, or something. Flecks of red are all over the floor. They smell like iron. Yep, that's blood. The plant in the flower pot has wilted. Deal? I lifted up and uncovered a dirty piece of paper. Found a worn out talisman. I pick up the worn out talisman, blah, blah, blah. We already know what the talismans do. Soul power, 1500. And it crumbles to dust. Is there anything else aside from... Nope, just this chalkboard. I don't know what that says. Something is scrawled on the blackboard. I? Zen? Looks like this letter spell I Zen. There are more after that, but... They aren't legible. I Zen. Asura, I believe? Really? That's what it says? It's difficult to explain, but I can see the direction the strokes are going. Following them, that's what it says. Altogether, it's Aizen Asura. Aizen Asura, huh? It's not familiar. Is it the name of a god or a Buddha? But why is that written on the blackboard? And why is it written in blood? I feel like those are questions we should ask too. Alright, well, back here. We got our little side room area too from before. And we can go down the stairs on the other side of the building. Long desk and what looks like a sink loom in the darkness of the classroom. Ooh, very sorry. Woke up early today. Long desk and what looks like a sink looms in the darkness of the classroom. This appears to be a science lab. This takes me back. Still, though. Mitsuko grimaces. It smells in here. It's an irritating stench that stings the eyes. The putrid smell fills the whole room like a box of onions that's gone rotten. A look comes over Yasuko's face like she's remembering something. Almost like the smell of death. ... Even so, it's not like we can just leave. Let's get this done quickly so we can move on. Let's get this done. We got a sink. The desk is scorched. Seems there's more fire damage in here than the staff room. This is probably where the fire started. We got a sink. There's a talisman in the dusty sink. Found a worn out talisman. Yay! Okay, so that's good. We have to figure out the piano thing too, which... anything around here? No, so we'll just go through the door. Open the door and left the science lab. I don't like that thing. I don't like that thing one bit. I open the cupboard and check inside, but all I find is trash and dust. Any specimens? It's a shelf packed with numerous chemicals. Oh no. Getting closer, I see some large containers. Okay, yeah, they're specimens. I hear Asuka gasp behind me. Hands, ears, eyeballs. Body pieces that used to belong to a human are floating in liquid, perfectly preserved. It can't be. There's no way they'd use these as educational aids. They're extremely fresh for being samples. Probably because they were cut from a living body. It doesn't seem like it's been that long since any of them were severed. New info is added to the spirit file. Science lab storage room. Okay. Let's feel, I guess. I don't want to do it, but I guess I'm going to. I know they're not alive anymore, but it takes some measure of courage to search body parts. I stick my hand inside, half closing my eyes, and feel around the shelf. So, is something in there? Well, yeah. I stop myself from voicing my frustration. I can't make Asuka do something like this. I search the chemicals, formalin cleaner containers. I identified samples, every nook and cranny. I find a few things I can use. A clear bottle with a liquid inside. It has a label with a chemical formula on it. A brown bottle has an irritating smell. Its label is rotted and unreadable. And finally, a bottle wrapped in foil. It smells faintly of flowers, but it's likely just some kind of chemical as well. Got clear bottle, brown bottle, bottle wrapped in foil. Is that everything? Once I'm done looking around, I stand up. A final bundle in the corner catches my eye. I pick it up and realize it's a tightly wrapped bundle of clothes. A white coat stands out the most. It must be a lab coat. Got bundle of clothes. This is a science lab, so they likely have spare lab coats. Though it is a bit concerning. That rumor about a ghost in white. I and Yasuko got their marks while filming a TV show about it at K Mayamachi, and all the other clothes along with the coat have been folded meticulously. Is it really just a coincidence? Alright, so we have one more thing to take a look at. Oh, two more things. So we'll do this one, and then I'm going to save the body for next. Number of books, their materials, and encyclopedias about animals. I grab one and flip through the pages. There are tons of notes inside, scribbled in thin letters. It seems there's a simple explanation for the students. I take out the last book, and when I look inside, a scrap of paper falls from in between the pages. Found a worn out talisman. Okay, so I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I feel really bad about what happened to Mary, but if you are liking it, please let me know in the comments down below. Leave a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And make sure you're subscribed so you get updates on this new content or go live while live streaming. And as always, have a great day. Remember to burn bright. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.